gone out to get your horse out of the herd in the pasture and felt like it was a really challenging experience. All the horses seem to be rushing the gate right when you're trying to get your horse out, and you're feeling like it's difficult to catch him and it's difficult to get him out of that gate safely. If that's you, then this video is going to help you out with that. I'm going to be breaking down 4 tips to help you catch your horse safely and effectively. So I'm going to be approaching and catching Scarlet, who's this mare right here. And as I go to approach her, there's a couple things I want to be aware of. First off, I want to watch the herd's body language for that particular day. So today all the horses are grazing, they're nice and relaxed and comfortable, so I can approach nice and confidently knowing that everybody's calmed down. If you come out on a cool fall day, or maybe your horses have spooked from something, for instance, and they're running around and they're excited, then I want to make sure that I keep an upright posture and I protect my personal space, and I'm just really aware so I stay safe. Or maybe I need to even wait outside the gate for a minute till the herd calms down. The next thing that I want to be aware of as I go to approach is the body language of the horses that are next to the horse I'm going to catch. So just things to be aware of as you go up. So I'm going to walk up to Scarlet and put her halter on here. Now that we've approached our horse, our second tip is we want to halter him. When we go to halter our horse, we want to start off by putting the lead line over our horse's neck and holding close to the pole. This is going to give us more control when we put the halter on. What a lot of us do instead of doing this is we try to put the halter on by scooping our horse's nose in. And your horse may be relaxed and may be okay with that, but they also may not. They may be down trying to get grass here, eating the grass, and you're trying to get their head up, you're trying to get this halter on, and you're just not in a very safe position, and you're going to have a lot less success. So to start off, I'm going to take my lead, put it over my horse's neck, slide it down so it's nice and close to her pole here, and then I'm going to apply a little pressure and lift her head up. Now I'm going to put my hand on the bridge of her nose to give me a little bit more control, turn her head towards me, and then I'm going to scoop her nose into the halter and secure my halter. Before I go to lead my horse off, I want to make sure that my line is organized and folded in half like this. What I don't want to do is have my lead line in a coil like that. If I have it in a coil, my horse goes to spook, that lead line can tighten down on my hand and I can end up in a dangerous position where I can get injured or dragged by my horse. So instead, I want to fold it in half like this, make sure I'm in a position where if my horse goes to pull, the lead line slides out. So now I'm going to go ahead and lead her up, and as I go to lead up, this is our third tip, as we go to lead our horse to the gate, we want to be aware of the other horses that are around us, be ready to correct a horse if they go to bite our horse. Remember that we're our horse's leader and also our horse's protector. So when we go out of the pasture, if we have a horse that goes to bite our horse, we're going to drive him away. And we're also going to stay aware of our surroundings. So if we have any tractors or equipment coming up in the barn, we want to make sure that we are aware of where they're going so that we are in a better position and safer with our horse. My fourth and final tip is leading your horse out of the gate. So we can see there's a few horses next to the gate here, and I'm going to go up there and send them away so that I'm in a safe position to take Scarlet out of the gate. So I'm going to walk ahead of Scarlet. Once I'm at my gate, I'm going to take my lead line here and put it over my arm so my hands are free. And this way, if Scarlet goes to leave, I can still catch my lead like this. And I'm going to unclip my gate, catch my lead line, and then I'm going to send her around me. So I'm going to point out here with my right arm, open my gate with my left hand, watch where all the other horses are, send her through, have her turn around, and then I would close the gate and Again, I put my lead line over my arm here while I fasten the gate back up, and then I can take her in. I hope these 4 tips were a help to you as you go to get your horse out of the pasture. If you're a beginner, I know this can be a little bit of an overwhelming process, but the more that you do it, the more that you have this kind of system in place, the more you're going to develop positive habits for you and your horse in the future, and this type of work will become easier and easier for you to do. I'd love to hear what your experience has been bringing your horses in from the pasture. If you've struggled with anything, or just if you have anything else to add to this video, you can leave me a comment below. Keep enjoying your horsemanship journey, keep growing and learning, and I'll see you in the next video.